Okay, we're going to set up a mulch bed here. And so we've got our supplies together. There's mulch waiting to go in. We've got a cleared bed that's about 8 by 10. Got a bunch of cardboard to go on it. The cardboard isn't strictly necessary, but it's not a bad idea to put it down first. Partly to sort of block fungus that's already growing maybe in the ground below from fruiting up through it, so that you don't, for example, a vomiter mushroom, if that happened to come up through the ground, up through your mulch, and you thought that it was something edible that you would put there and you ate it, it would make you vomit. So you don't really want that. So mulch is not a bad idea, especially if you don't really know a lot about mushrooms, but it's not strictly necessary. So we're going to need spawn as well. We've got two different spawn bags here. One is Stropharia spawn, wine cap Stropharia or wine cap, and also called garden giant. This is one that's commonly grown in mulch, produces really pretty mushrooms that are edible. They're not as delicious as a lot of mushrooms, but they're fine. And then the other spawn bag we have is a spent grow at home fruiting kit that when you're done growing mushrooms on it, you can just use it as spawn. And any of the oyster mushrooms will do great in mulch. The pink oysters won't survive winter, so this is not something you should do. Like right now, it's late February. When we're putting this mulch bed in, I wouldn't put pink oyster in because the weather is going to get cold and it'll kill the pink oyster mycelium. But this is pearl oyster, is a tree oyster. That'll work great, and it's a great use for your spent grow at home kits. Alright, so a single spawn bag, in general we say that you want to do about 20 square feet with it. We've got about 3 times that much square footage here. But what we're going to do, we've got the Stropharia, we're going to do that kind of at the end. We've got the oyster, the spent mushroom block from the grow at home kit. We're going to do that on this end, and we'll just let them colonize towards the middle, meet in the middle, and fight it out there and see who gets it. But all we need to do to inoculate is break up what's inside the bag, dump it out on the mulch, and then we'll just kind of rake it in gently, and then we'll water it in after we rake it. And then it's just a matter of waiting for it to colonize, and the mycelium will grow through the mulch. It'll hold the mulch together, keep it from washing away if we get a big rain. So that's one advantage. Another advantage is just that you'll get mushrooms out of it.